Why do you think the protests happened in Gezi Park? Or why do you think that it turned violent? Or
At the beginning, it was just for the trees, to save the trees, because the government wants to build a shopping mall. But then our prime minister declared some
Some violent things.
some violent things.
Yeah.
like what?
Like what? Like he said, you chose me, and if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. I don't need to ask some looters.
Okay. Do you think people are angry, or what's the feeling?
Of course
They are
they
angry
are
because
angry.
because of the police.
Because the first night they were sleeping in there in the area, and then the police came, and while they were sleeping, they threw tear gas on them, and they arrested some of them. And after that, the public were very angry, and they thought it's not a democratic regime. Because he says, if I'm going to do something, I will do something. I don't need to ask to anybody. That's why people are angry right now.
Do you think that there's a lot of I don't know, graffiti and things, people commenting that the government is what was I going to say? That the government is like a dictatorship, but it's common knowledge that that the AK Party and that Tayyip Erdogan was elected democratically.
Yes.
So, could you comment more about the democratic elections here, and whether you agree with the idea that they behave like a dictator?
Of course, we want to believe that the election were true, but that doesn't give him the right to do everything he wants
İktidarın meşruiyetini
to
biz
do.
sorgulamıyoruz da.
It's not our problem if they are elected by in a true way or in a cheating. It's not the problem. It's about what he says, what he acts, what he reacts.
Election doesn't mean democracy.
Yeah.
So he has been elected as the president, as the decision maker. But when there's a major decision that needs to be made, or any decision, is he the only one that makes it, or do a small group make it? And do you feel that not enough of Turkey's people are involved with the decision-making process? Do you think that's at the heart of the issue?
There was a public referendum. English?
Referendum.
Election about the
Institution.
about the institution, some of the institution's parts. He asked the public, and he made the election about it. But in this situation, he said, I don't need to ask anybody, because it's our decision. We showed it to you before by animation and by plans. And we don't need to ask some poor people to do it. It's our decision and we can do it.
Is this regarding the park?
Yes,
The decision in the park,
yeah.
okay. Do you think that the frustration or the anger, it's more than about the park? Because I've read a lot on the internet that it's more than just the park, it's more than just some trees, it's about...
The dictatorship.
Dictatorship.
Okay, what do you
It's
mean
about
by the dictatorship?
Gördüğün gibi.
ay ay ay.